Right. How to insert? So what we did was a get. Now, could we do a post? Well, yes, we could be doing the post as well. To do that, let's go to the add product. That's my add product. You can see that we are navigating to the parent component. So we do not have to do that. Instead, we need to again use and fetch. So we are going to call this add product. Oh, that's already there. So we could directly go ahead and write the fetch. Now I don't need the add product already. So I don't need this. I'm not going to use it. And I'm going to alert, right? So I have to close the parenthesis. That will pretty much be it, right? Okay. We're calling the use navigate. The add products curly starts here, which should typically end here. That's right. Yes. And we are calling for the closure. All right. So when we view the browser, yep, we need to import. We're pretty much good here. So let's call the add product. Okay. Now we should be good here, right? Okay. Okay. Now we are going to get the get products right here. Instead, we will comment this and call this as add product. Now, before we go any further, we need to ensure that the add product works. So always check your API. Let's check that. So that's our API right there. It's going to be the post method. So we need to provide the ID, name, price, and quantity. We should not be providing the ID because the ID is going to be auto-generated. Call this check. Just provide the price. So we'll call this notebook. The price is going to be $25 and I have 5 in stock. Pretty cool. So it does do an insert. And also do not forget to get your post methods URL. So this is what we are going to give for our fetch right here. Okay. And that's the fetch right there. The method is going to be post. But apart from what we did right there, it's not going to be a get, right? So we're not receiving data alone. We are going to send the data. So how do you say that? For that, after the headers, I have to provide the body. Now the body is where I am going to have the data with. For that, I'm going to call JSON.stringify. And then provide the object. Now my object name is just product. So I could be adding the product as well. But then I am going to create an object which is going to map whatever is there right here. Or you should ensure you're not adding the ID because ID is auto-generated. So we should not be providing it. So which means I would just comment this ID. I don't need the ID. So I could be just passing on product which is being provided. Now I'm checking if everything is okay. Now I do not have the set products here. So it's going to be the set product. I'm going to console log the product as well. So once everything is done, it's going to just console log the product that's being inserted. Let's check it out. Oops, we do have an error. So it says add product is not defined. Well, yes, it's add, not add products, it's add product. Great. Add product is not defined in our code because we are passing a parameter. No, add product to add product. That's the call. Okay, now let's check if everything is working as we expected. Now we do have the product name, price, and quantity. Let's provide that. We will say we will sell a kite. The price of the kite is 50 bucks. And we just have 2 left out. Now let's go and inspect so that we can see the output on the console. Let's go ahead and call the add product. It did not trigger the method. Let's go and check what went wrong. Alrighty. Let's handle the error to check if there is an error. So that's the catch. Let's check if there is an error. Well, there is no error as well. So let's write the else. Oh, yes. So it does not print because the return value. Well, yes, that's something that we need to understand. The success code is not 200 here, it's 201. So let's check that. That's for created. You can see now it will work easily because it's just 201 right there. So the product should be added in the backend. Let's check for the backend get. Now we know already how to use it. So let's go for the product listing. You can see that we've got the product right here, is it not? So you can see the products getting added. But what went wrong was the success code. So it's not 200. You should check for greater than 200 in the case of success for our product right there. And you can also see that if at all you have an error, you can cache the error and display it in the console, or you could redirect to a page where you're displaying the error.